Okay, this is Lucky Forward from Decision Games. It's part of the GOSS system, and we're looking at the September start campaign. This is just some more thoughts. We've actually finished the Allied turn. Now, amazingly enough, the Germans had left a railroad bridge open, and an Allied unit, reconnaissance unit with full fuel, was maybe able to get across the bridge. Now, that was an accident. That's my poor eyesight that have done that. But that's going to be a major problem for the Germans to try and resolve. But that's just the way it goes. I really just wanted to comment on this combat system. Now we've got ground assault. Just a second. Trying to find, fire support, which is the way you get like an artillery preliminary attack. I think this is really good. I think the power of artillery is vastly underrated in a lot of these war game systems. I think OCS is, in my opinion, is probably the worst. That you've got all these huge artillery units, but they consume so much supply that it's often not worthwhile to use them. Now, it's fairly complicated, but I got no real issue with that. The ground assault thing, now that's a different ball game. There's all these different steps, and there's loads and loads of different modifiers. This is by far the most complicated ground assault system I have ever seen in my life. Now, my big thing about this is, without these play aids, I say this is impossible. There's no way anyone is going to remember all this. This is every single thing on this particular chart is important. Everything, without exception. And then you've got, once you get eventually to the ground assault, I've got no real problems with that. That's quite straightforward. But this stuff here, you can have a DRM, a maximum DRM, die modifier of 60. Wow, that's a lot of factors. I mean, you can have loads and loads of column shifts and stuff like that. A lot of it makes sense. I think the bit that gets me is all this armour stuff. This is just chrome upon chrome upon chrome. It's just not necessary. Even so, I'm going to carry on with it and see how I get on. It might become, it will become a lot easier as you do it more. To be honest, I only really did an attack just to see how it actually came out, and it came out all right. Right, that's my last comment. We're moving on to the German turn now.